Hello and welcome back to another episode in Schwaadeheim. So we are already here with the windrower to make rows of our grass. We gotta put that in the silage pit, and while we are here we're gonna build some beehives. So we're gonna use these beehives and we're gonna put some here in the forest. So we have some forest honey, and we're gonna put some over here. So we have meadow honey. I think I'm gonna put them over here. That's 2 beehives, and we are gonna put some over at our fields at the edges. So one over here and one is going to be over here. There is also a field over here. There is a reason for this, because the bees give higher production, so you get more grain, you get more product for certain types of grain if you have bees in the vicinity. So if we have that ability, why not use it? I want to turn it this way. And I have already built a storage pallet. Oh yeah, this is our field also. I have already built a storage pallet for the bee, for the honey. I can show you right now. It's at our farm. It's I have some difficulties moving around. So the storage pallet is over here at the back of this shed. So the honey that is going to get collected is going to be deposited over here. Okay, that done. Now let's start with the engine running. Unfold the windrower and let's go and make the rows. Okay, down. Look at those happy bees. So I was talking with a friend not so long ago. He is a beekeeper, and I asked him, how do you know which one is forest honey, which one is flower honey, which one is, I don't know, there are different types of honey you can buy. And he said that it depends on the time of the harvest of that honey, because at different times different flowers are blooming, and this is how you determine what kind of honey you have. So that was really interesting information, because I often ask myself or wondered how do you know where the bees go and what honey do they collect. So yeah, it depends on the time that the bees are collecting, the time of the year. I found that information very interesting, and now I'm sharing it with you. There was another thing that came across my feed in social media not so long ago, and that is a beehive that you can twist a valve and actually honey starts flowing down, and you do not disturb the bees while collecting honey, which is a major plus, I believe. And yeah, it was really interesting, and everybody can be a beekeeper with that apparatus. And yeah, a really nice thing that people are doing things like that, so inventing different styles of beekeeping. And yeah, I hope I will be able to afford one day, to have some land, to have a meadow or something, and to have some beehives. Okay, so this is not a very big field, and it looks like we are almost done with the windrowing. And when we get back to the farm, first thing we're gonna do is give the cows some feed, because I did forget about them and they actually ran out of food. So that's clearly bad management from my side. A bit of an oversight, and I hope everything will be okay with the animals, but yeah, I need to sort that out. So this grass is going to be collected with the forage wagon and dumped straight into the silage pit, where we will compress it and start making silage. So cover up the bunker, and then we are gonna hook up the slurry tanker and spread some slurry over our fields to give them some fertilizer. So as I was looking what different farmers do in my country, they actually use mostly slurry for grass fields, for the meadows, and solid manure for the arable fields. So we might go the same route. Don't stop in front of me. Oh, come on. I'm sorry. Since you can't see me, I am lifting my hand in apology because I took his right of way. So judging by the number of the animals we have, we are gonna need more grass fields. These are really tiny and they don't give us much of hay and silage. So we're gonna have to buy new land to make sure our animals are fed. Otherwise, if we run out of feed during the winter, we're just gonna buy some bales to help us bridge that time until spring, when we can start mowing again. Okay, let's take the windrower back where it belongs. Since it's a long implement, maybe it would be better if it was at the end of the shed. Yeah, turned into this wall. Okay, I wanna hit the rear wall. Okay. PTO and hook it. Now let's hook up the forage wagon. This is a small one, so I can handle it with the current tractor, with the Steyr. But the compacting will be done with the bigger tractor, because it's better if we have more weight on the back or on our tires. I'm gonna leave the tractor here. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I did bale and harvest all our straw. So I collected, this is everything we had from all the fields, and we're gonna put it into the shed over here where it can wait. Just take the straps off, and I think if we drive slowly it should take at least 1/2. Yes, it did. Now turn around and do the same with the other side. Okay, our bale fell off over there. Doing it like this is going to be a bit more tricky. I'm gonna go fire the mirror. Okay, and now last one. Okay, so that is straw all put on the roof, and now I'm going to exchange the forks for the pallet fork. So let me just unfold it because I don't want them to tip over. Where am I gonna put this? Can it go over here? Yes, it can. So it's ready for picking up. The next time we are gonna need the picking up, which I think is gonna be quite soon. And over here is the pallet fork. So we do have a few pallets full of TMR, and we are gonna use that to feed the cows at this moment. How much it is? How much does one container hold? 5,000 liters. Okay. I'm not sure how to empty these containers, so let's see. Okay, so we have emptied all those 3 fillable pallets. So the storage boxes, we had 15,000 in total of TMR, and we gave that to our cows, which now have almost 50,000 liters. So this is that sorted, and now I think I'm gonna park this here. This is, I believe, the heaviest tractor that we have. We already have weights in front, and we're gonna put the compacting wheels in the back. This is that green thing over here. Okay. I'm gonna park it here, and let's go collect our first trailer of grass. Okay. Start the forage wagon, lower the pickup, and away we go. The visibility is not very good because the grass is almost the same color as the new grass growing underneath. If we miss some, we're gonna go back and collect it, but I think this is going pretty good. And we have about half of the forage wagon filled. So this is really not going to be a lot of silage, which means we're gonna have to buy, because this is definitely not going to be enough to keep us going through the winter. So we have, but it's 16,000 liters capacity, and if we get 2 full forage wagons, that's only 32,000 liters. And we can do 1 silage 2 hay, I believe. So that means that we can get, if we have 35,000, we can get around 100,000 liters of TMR altogether. If my math is correct, I don't know, I just went from the top of my head with some information about this, but yeah, well, we're gonna have to see. While we're here, let's go check on our bees. Unique. Great. Great. Okay, let's pick up down and go. So it turns out this is going to be a bit more challenging let's play than I anticipated at first, which is not a bad thing, you know. It's just you have to make some adjustments, and then you have to keep on going. You don't really have any other choice in this matter. Okay, let's go for the middle one. And yeah, we are not gonna have 2 full trailers because there's only gonna be a little bit left. For another wagon, and I'm just gonna go and empty this one out. There may be a way of getting more grass, or possibly 2 ways. One is that we lease some meadows that we can mow and to collect the grass off of them, and of course pay the leasing fee for the field, or we can do some side jobs or some contracts for other farmers, and usually you get a little bit left over. So if you are making silage, you get a few bales extra, which you can keep for yourself. So these are our 2 options, because buying, I think, is not, because we do still need money to buy some new pieces of equipment when the need arises, and possibly some feed if we are not able to have enough for our cattle and for our goats. For sheep, we have sheep, yeah, not goats. So looking at this, This is really gonna look sad. Such a big silage pit and so little of grass that we are dumping inside. Okay, let's get the remaining grass and then we're gonna compact it. And the last two rows Okay, so we got meager 2000 liters of grass in the second trailer. So yeah, this is definitely not going to be enough. We have only, what, 8,000 liters? 18,000. And if we give 2 hay and 1 silage, that's 80,000. Okay, let's round it up to 20. We have a little bit less than 60,000 liters of food for our cattle, and I really think that's not gonna be enough. So we're gonna have to improvise or adapt. You know, adapt or die. And dying is not an option. Okay, so I don't know what to say. I can't I can't seriously be saying this, but this is our silage for the coming year. It's not much, but it's okay, because it's not much and it's not okay. Okay, let me check something before I start compacting. What little we have over here. Let me check if there are some, if there's any contracts to make silage. Okay, this is for silage. Okay, and this is for silage also, and this is for silage. Okay, field 134 is 13,000. Okay, let me check. 134 gonna be somewhere over here. Can't see down there. Should be over here somewhere. Oh, 134. This one. Okay, so this doesn't look to be too big. I think I'm gonna accept all the contracts and do them with the leased machines. Okay, so we borrow items. We are going to lease, accept the contract, this one and for this one. And we are gonna do it with our own machines mostly. We're just gonna get the, what's it called, the wrapper. Let's just hook up to this one. And leave it here, and we're gonna do the mowing with our vent. I will take off no, I won't. The front loader. I will leave it on because I'm gonna have to pick up the bales. Let me lift this as high as I can in order to get close to the mower. Let's enjoy the scenery together. I love how the canopy is fluttering in the wind on both front and back mower. So this is the field on our right, field 94. This is the first one. It doesn't look to be very big, so it's gonna be a quick job. Hold the front mower and turn it on. Both of them down. Here we go. Okay, so this looks like a nice place to build a farm if you don't have any, or build some productions if you want to. and we take the road left. We take the back roads to the field. It's an interesting landscape. Driving through the forest and then having fields over here. Well, that is really interesting. I hope no one comes rushing in towards us. Well, I must say this really looks a lot like the country I live in. So you have fields, you have meadows, you have a little bit of trees here and there, and the landscape is very hilly, going up and down. So yeah, it feels like home. Okay, I did not realize this is going to be so much up the hill, so high up. But this whole area of fields is actually on top of a plateau. Interesting. And here it opens up. Wow, nice. Very, very nice. Okay, here is another meadow that we are supposed to be cutting. Okay, so both fields are now mowed. We're gonna mow the next field in the next episode. So we have 3 fields that need to be rowed, baled, wrapped, and then sold, and whatever we have left we are gonna use as our feed for our cows. And right now I am going to end this episode in this little shelter. Such a nice little thing in the middle of the nature. You have a nice rock over here where you can put some blankets on and look into the mountains in front and listen to the noises of the animals. But this is where I'm gonna leave you. Thank you for watching, and come again next time when we are going to be ending these mowing jobs, making silage, and then do other farm work that needs to be done. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.